Hey, it is the 15th of January 2011, and this is going to be more of a rant more than anything. This is also the second video of the day. I did a technical analysis video that is also on this channel. And I want to start off by using the word money because what I've been trying to do for the last few weeks is eliminate that word and replace it with that of currency. Because the word money is something that has been defined as accepted by all. But it wasn't really my choice to accept it. It's the system that has pretty much told and enslaved us to that of accepting it. And you know what? I'm going to say enough is enough. It's time for a change. And I'm really at the point of waiting for these changes to take place. I'm seeing all this information. It's like, you know what? That's boring now. It's getting very, very boring. What I want to see now is actual physical change take place. And I'm patient. So I realize I'm probably going to have to wait a decent amount of time. After all, I realize that the currency that's being created is that of a monopoly that is 100% guaranteed to indebt and enslave us. And I was watching on Fox Business yesterday, Judge Napolitano was talking about this debt ceiling and stating that if they don't raise it, well, they're going to have to default on it and stuff like that. And I like the video. He's one of the very few sane people that I have seen within the mainstream media. But when I look at the debt ceiling, I look at it this way. Right now, it's officially 14 trillion. Officially, just like the unemployment rate's officially 9.4%. Okay. So therefore, the debt ceiling to me is like going to a casino. Okay, the most I'm going to lose is 10,000. You're playing, oh man, I'm already down 4 grand. Man, I'm down 7 grand. Okay, it's gone. I know. I'll raise my ceiling. 20,000. No, 50,000. No, 100,000. No, 200,000. No, a million. That is what it's like. A gambler who sets a limit and then doesn't obey the limit and continues going further. The only difference is at least a gambler has a minuscule shot of actually winning. We don't even have a minuscule shot of paying the debt as long as the economy is working within this current system. And I've seen a video recently on the Dreader channel, one of his best, I thought, but definitely other people didn't. I only wrote down a couple of comments from that video. And the video was him showing a bunch of different silver and other metals, and it was a nice, it was put together very nicely. It probably took like 2 or 3 hours just to put together, I'd be guessing. Anyway, there was a song, a rap song, and I don't like rap music. I think there's 2 or 3 rap songs in total that I like, but anyway, I thought the lyrics was extremely magnificent to point out what's really going on. And it was F-U-C-K the system or screw the system, and people didn't like it. Oh, a lot of people did, which is really cool. But it's interesting because we were told that that word that starts with F and ends with K is that of a bad, inappropriate word. Why? Why is it so bad? Why? Please, somebody tell me why. Because I guess we could go out and state if you drink, I don't know, maybe 50 gallons of whiskey a day, your liver will be doing amazing and you'll live to 200. Because I told you that. That doesn't make it true. And there's a couple comments. One, I hate silver porn, got enough of my own. To look at focus of the song is pretty negative. Goodbye. Oh, the song's negative. Oh, okay, we'll get to that in a second because there was another comment. Is that an appropriate song for younger people? And my answer is yes! Big time yes! Because the kids gotta know how screwed up the system really is. Is it appropriate to tell our kids that, hey, we're debt slaves and live with it? No. But that's the way this world has been coming towards, and it's really getting, it's starting to tick me off more than anything, because we need action to get away from this kind of crap that's going on. And I know over the long-term time frame, I'm confident that natural laws all going to play out, and the system is going to get destroyed. But when you teach kids to work within the system, to be debt slaves, then what do you expect? Is that appropriate for younger people? Apparently so, I guess. Anyway, I'm going to finish this off talking about investing, because I wrote a bunch of different notes. And yesterday, I was watching a commercial on CNBC that happened to talk about Scottrade. And they had this logo, this slogan, and I wish I would have wrote it down. I didn't. It had to work within getting investing, helping people with their investments and all this type of stuff. And I'm thinking, this is nothing more than gambling. And I've talked about this before, but when you're playing this kind of game, it's a skill-based game that only the minority are going to do well at. And I don't deny that they're going to do well, because you do very good, results usually come into play. But I went to an interesting webpage, which was etrade.com, and I found a link that said new to investing. So I clicked on it, and they had a 3-minute video. Nowhere in there did they tell you to practice without putting any currency in first. No, I should say money, using their language, but no, they didn't say that. Because in reality, if you were to start betting on sports for the first time in your life, and would it be a good idea to just put big time bucks on your games when you really are trying to figure out how to win to begin with? No. It's a losing strategy. Now, do they talk about making wagers of $20 on the stock market or $5? Well, you can't bet that low. That's not the way the game works. Maybe you can bet $5 that the Pittsburgh Steelers will cover today, but that's a different thing. Plus, that's illegal, and that's gambling. And yet, I could state to somebody, and I do believe that tonight the Atlanta Falcons laying 1.5 is one of the best investments of the year thus far, but I could state that you could put $1,100 to win $1,000 profit on it, but if you lose, you'll lose $1,100. But you could also go 5.5 to win 5, or $1.10 to win $1. That type of stuff, which would be cheaper investing. Yet you could go and buy a stock, put down 50 grand on it, and put your stop loss in, have your price target to sell. Yet say things don't work out as well, it's a bull trap, as they call it, and then from failed moves create fast moves, and you get stopped out and you lose $2,600. What's the difference? In fact, the difference is you lost $1,500 more than by betting $1,100 on the Atlanta Falcons, if, of course, they don't cover the spread tonight, and I think that they will. But that's just my feeling. Well, video's over. Thank you for watching, and have yourself a great day.